Sae,
Mm-hmm.
you, at the moment you're sort of between, so you have a bit of downtime, and I'm going to presume you'd probably be hanging out in the burrows for the moment.
Hanging out wherever I can. So probably around there.
Well, as you're milling about, enjoying a brief reprieve of your self-imposed duties as a vigilante and avenger of the people, if I remember your background correctly,
Yes.
you are approached by an enormous bull, who, for the sake of brevity, I will not repeat the description. But yes, he's a big dude, not happy looking. But he approaches you swiftly and purposefully.
And at the moment, I would like to note that Sai is covered. I'm going to say this again when they undeath him. Sai is covered in a cloak.
And her antlers are covered as well, I presume?
Yes.
But what is her Halloween costume?
Oh, that? Her Halloween costume is two things, actually. One thing, she is a wolf, but a wolf with antlers, don't question it.
It's Halloween, don't worry about
the
it.
The second, she happens to have this these sunglasses, a red helmet, a white scarf. You get the gist of it. I don't have to really say who
okay.
it is.
Okay. So engineer from TF2 then.
Get out of here.
Actually, admittedly, I was doing it mostly to confirm. Anyway, we should move on.
Yeah, let's go.
The giant bull approaches you. Are you Sae? Sorry, not you. Are you Sae?
While she was looking at the ground, she now glances up, and only one ice blue eye of hers can be seen through the cloak, just coldly staring at him. And who asks?
I'm Ontario from House Bar. I'll get straight to the point. So I'm sure you know, given your line of work, but House Bar has knows a lot of things, and well, they're sending off a group of one of them is a gladiator, I think. Another one appears to be a noble of some kind. I'm not sure what the others are. But he's heading off to some sort of location. And, I don't trust them. I don't trust them one bit. So
let me get this straight. First, is this a job that involves assassination?
No. I think the person who hired them wants them to be perfectly in good shape. No,
not them. This.
What do you mean?
Obviously, you're about to ask me to do something. That's.
Yeah, let's get to the point.
And you do not trust them. That's.
Yes.
So let's get to it. What do you want me to do?
I want you to keep an eye on them. I want you, because my charge has requested that they accomplish a task. I can't explain the particulars out here in public, but I want to make sure that they succeed in this task. And I've heard of your reputation, and I trust you a little bit more than I trust them. I'll be commissioning a ship very soon, and I want you to be part of the crew, as it were.
She just shakes her head and kind of chuckles a bit. Funny, because the reputation should be the opposite. Though, if you say you have a bit more information than the norm, I guess I see where you're coming from.
Well, if I hear correctly, you stabbed the people who stabbed people in the back.
Close enough, yes.
All right.
Not you said.
Head over to the Evergreen Company. I'll be hiring a crew. I'll be hiring a ship crew from them. And he hands you a small sheet of paper. Give them this. This will identify. This should conveniently put you into the crew I'm going to hire.
And she takes it and from what after she took it, a little ice sprite takes it from her and puts it away for her.
Now, excuse me, I have a ship to hire. And with that, he heads off. And for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and cut back to the others.
Yeah.
And then you will reappear once basically the ship has set sail. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Hello.
Hi.
So, was I right? Am I
I don't
right
know.
on that?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. What are you guys talking about?
It was the thing I posted just before that.
Again, I don't recall what it was. What was it?
Whatever. It was just that this might be whether or not this is in the VOD.
Oh. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, it will be in the recording.
There's no spoilers, trust me.
Oh yes, it's in the recording. I just wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean,
you just don't want the immediate future to be spoiled for us, right?
Yes, that's pretty much it. Because pretty much what happened will be be revealed within a very short period of time.
And I asked if when you start commissioning art, it will be $10 because a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Ha ha ha.
Just post pictures of plushies.
I mean, I technically do, but let's proceed forward.
All right, pictures of plushies.
I only have pictures of Blackjack and one a tiny little pony plush that doesn't actually have on it. It's just the basic model. Any case.
Maybe plushes.
Well,
I will pay for plushies.
We'll go ahead and move the clock forward just a little bit if it's okay. I know that there's some precedence for some decent RP. Actually, Corvine.
Yes.
Would you? Let me think of this way to ask this question. When the group heads to the docks, do you feel any desire to RP to them about your family's business, or would you rather we proceed forward with the events?
I suppose if anyone wants to ask.
Fair enough. Then I shall ask the group. Would any of you like to follow up on Olivia's remarks about the Winterbloods being shipwrights?
No.
I'll keep it in mind in case it comes up later, but...
Okay.
I can't even say yes or no.
Then in that case, we'll go ahead and move the clock forward a little bit. Actually, within a startlingly short time, a ship and crew have been commissioned. And Corvine, you recognize the ship that has been commissioned is of Winterblood make. It's a decent size. It's a decent sized ship, probably a little bit smaller than a cargo ship. Built more for speed than in durability or hauling, but enough to be able to hold you guys plus a crew of about 20. The staff, however, all of them bear all of them bear marks identifying them as belonging to the Evergreen Company. And you recall that it's not uncommon for that to be the case. For example, because the Evergreen Company hires out a lot of crews for the ships, so it's pretty common for people to purchase a ship or to even rent a ship from one of the shipwright families and then hire an Evergreen crew to staff it. Since it's a lot easier than, hiring and training your own crew. At least as far as the people who have the money to be able to do this thing is concerned. Bagwong, it's more, since what you do is more self-contained, it makes sense to actually, get to know your shipmates and train them.
Mm-hmm.
And the ship heads off with a little incident. And for no particular reason, there's a crewmate who stands out a little bit from the rest.
No particular reason, you say?
No particular reason whatsoever. I don't know what you're talking about.
Insight check.
Into the DM.
What's up with that deer's antlers?
Sorry, would you mind giving us a bit of a character?
First off, you can't see the antlers.
Yes. Oh.
Nice try.
What's up with that deer's lack of antlers?
Omitting your Halloween costume, which we'll mention. Go ahead and give us a description.
Yeah. First off, Halloween costume is two things. It's a wolf. Yes, it's a wolf with antlers. Tsumi. As well as basically there's a red helmet, a black sunglasses, a white scarf. I think you get the picture as to where I'm going here.
Crap, I just realized something.
Do you have big, thick rubber booties covering your front hooves?
I may as well.
Oh my god, predator stab.
Anyways, what actually is there is there's a big cloak covering the antlers and a lot of the head. There's enough to see out of, though.
But not, so it's not like Corvine's cloak where the antlers are somehow jammed into it.
Oh, the antlers are jammed in.
Whereas Corvine's, the antlers are quite visible and popping up through the hood somehow because, yes.
Yes.
No
one will question how she takes off the hood.
Yes, we won't ask these questions.
I question.
It's magic.
She totally has a zipper that she totally has a zipper that.
But it's a magic zipper, so you can't see it.
There's buttons.
Yes, buttons with hooves. That sounds like a fantastic. I don't think buttons would exist in a hoof society now that I think about it. Anyways,
No, it'll be like the quick buttons where you just push them together and they snap.
So snaps.
Well, I mean, buttons existed long before snap or any other fastener.
See, what I mean is, that's the only way you do it with hooves. Because you can't work.
It could be hook and eye instead of buttonholes.
Velcro didn't exist yet. Velcro was a much more recent invention than.
Well,
so it's a Velcro.
Anyway, I should probably stop looking at Discord focus on DM things. All right. So basically, a totally not suspicious robed figure who I think only has one eye visible at the moment.
That is.
Oh wait, OC,
yes.
Could you tell me when we get out of range borders?
Looks down at watch. Right about now.
Thank you.
That is kind of stupid to say. That's totally not suspicious rogue figure because they've already got a rogue figure in the party.
I mean, I'm not saying that they're the rogue figure in the staring at you while
I have legal reasons.
I'm covered in the shadows, but
this was literally a last second add-on.
It's totally the rogue figure staring at you from the corner of the tavern, who may or may not have a quest. Yes. So
What's this about?
I was just making a joke. Yes, the ship has essentially left the borders of Rain, just now outside of the actual, at least the controlled part of the harbor. And the crew is very straightforward. The crew is very efficient, and they are well trained. So there is no real time lost. Nor is there any real fanfare. Sorry, there's no wine bottle being shattered on the side of the ship. It's very business.
It's already been
That's the
christened.
best part.
Yes, it's been christened. It's already had its maiden voyage. It's seen plenty of action. No, you asked specifically once you leave borders. I presume that's because you have some sort of RP planned?
Only one thing. She takes off. She removes the freaking hood. And the only thing that she was basically hiding below it was antlers purely made of ice. Look slightly sharper than a normal antler would be.
Oh, right. I need to send a secret DM message. That's all like 5 seconds long.
Nice.
There you go. Secret message sent.
Suspicious.
All right. Well, is there anything anybody wants to say, or any particular RP anyone would like to do en route to destination?
Bygone is just kind of wandering about, trying not to get in the way, but just checking out the ship, see how it compares to the long vessels he's used to.
I mean, you are an able-bodied sailor. If you want to assist, you can.
I look both ways.
What was that, Corbin?
No. All right.
I heard
All
muttering.
right. Well, if there's nothing in particular, then we'll go ahead.
Besides me just going to my station.
What is your passive perception, Saye?
Passive perception. I forgot it because it went down.
What's your perception?
Recently. No, it went down recently, so I have to double check. 18.
18. Ooh, goodness.
Is that
okay. All right.
He is a monk.
You say it went down recently to 18?
Yeah, I may have had observant.
I see.
Wow, that gif is All right, moving on.
Relevant.
Okay. Okay then. I guess I'll just have to play this straight. All right.
Are you gonna have me roll perception rolls against things?
Oh, derp my derp face. Ah, rats. Ah, son of a motherly. That's unfortunate.
Language.
Okay.
Watch the swears, sir.
Give me a second. Dang it, roll d20. All right, let's try this instead. Maybe this will be a little bit better.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
No.
there we go.
Okay.
Hello again, friend of a friend. Boat.
Okay, so did anything happen?
There's a boat.
We all died.
Okay.
I am.
Oh, there's a...
I'm on a boat.
My very
Alright.
appearance in the game killed everyone.
I realized I forgot to do a thing that I really needed to do. Come on, let me.
I was about to do a perception check.
Fine, whatever.
The sea
It's not like
combat.
it's not like I wanted to rotate the object anyways. Stupid Boldy 20.
Baka.
I was gonna do a perception check to see if anybody was staring at us. Or like paying attention. But they should.
If you want to rotate it, you might have to shrink it back down a bit first.
Oh, is things happening on roll 20?
We'll say
Yes.
There's a boat.
Oh yeah, that's a good size. We will run with that. Yeah.
Okay, so what happened and why is there a boat?
What
on a
happened
boat.
is, despite
I know we're getting on a boat, but
all right. Okay, there we go. Yes, that's what happens. Okay. As the ship is going along,
the ship left. Oh no.
yes, the ship has departed. And as it made its way through the water, now passing the odd like chunk of ice here and there, the odd bit of flotsam. It passes by a group of like small little ice chunks that
Turns out they're ice elementals.
not quite, no. Although they do explode quite surprisingly, and there's suddenly a group of ungulates who are armed and dangerous, who are up from these basically ice buoys and onto the deck.
Oh dear.
Yes, they have a surprise round. Which is part of my pause. Like, how on earth am I going to like paper this? And
They basically forced it.
you'll have to. Well, the real problem is your passive perception. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, oh, how on earth can I like technically flavor that? Anyways, but that's not the point. The point is these are technically ungulates, even though they are weirdly shaped pirates.
But where are we?
Oh my.
That is the largest pirate I've ever seen.
Maybe
Yeah.
we should have picked where we're at before you picked where the pirates are.
And what's representing me
probably
today?
fair. And mostly I'm just putting them on. I haven't decided like where they are. So, place yourselves where you would be on a ship like this.
How do I get myself?
Can't see. I don't think. Can we see?
Yeah, about that, OC.
What, can you guys not see the boat?
Oh, it's in a weird spot. Excuse me.
Oh, whoops! I'm making you guys part of the I'm making you guys part of the map, anyways.
I love being a part of the ship.
Next layer.
Token. There we go.
Yeah, that's the
better.
dream of every sailor, right?
All right.
Part of the crew, part of the ship.
You know what? This will be you for now, Sae. Enjoy being a tombstone.
Oh my gosh. I think you just send you the picture of
Don't
Moo.
worry, he's just predicting the future.
For
His
lack
wrestling
of,
persona, the tombstone.
we'll just say you're a tombstone. There we go.
Hey, wait, can I move my character now?
Oh right, ownership.
I can't move mine either.
Oh gosh, you people are so bad. My character. No, Vamp does not get to control core.
I can because I planned ahead.
How did you do that?
Fancy things.
Yes, share your secrets once the session is over.
Definitely.
I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned that we'll be able to finish this fight before. Before we're done. Yes, before we're done. So. And then. Okay. Everyone should have control of their character, I think. Hopefully.
Back.
I got him.
Get him. Get him.
Sure.
I am Bird.
All right. Was it? How many of them were there?
I'd be probably over here.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. And then there we go.
That's where I am now.
Oh.
I'm gonna need some.
Dots.
I should have had this planned ahead of time, but I straight up forgot about this until like it came time to. I was like, oh wait, oh shoot, because I have where you're going pre-planned and all nice and laid out. Just not this part.
How long have we been at sea? Would you say at least an hour?
Sure,
30 seconds.
maybe like 2.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Just seeing if
Nice.
I can get back my spell slot that I used earlier.
Let's see here. Right, yes.
It's 30 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got all my stuff too, except for the teleport helmet. But
I take it that's daily rather than short.
yeah,
rest week.
daily. It's daily.
Which means long rest. Which means you gotta lay in bed for 8 hours.
Where the heck is the crow's nest?
I'm in it. I am the crow's
Nope.
nest.
I need it. I need to be in it. That was
He's
my
the
job.
crow.
There's like 3 crow's nests, right? In this picture.
I think the intended crow's nest location.
Yeah, there's 3 masts anyway.
But it looks like each of them have like a box on the
I
top.
really hate to say it, but
Well,
that
that's for.
actually
I mean, that's
is
for.
where I need to be.
That's for like working with the sails and whatnot. But if you notice, the center one actually has a round shape. I think that's the actual
Doesn't?
crow's nest proper.
None of these are round shapes.
So is the horsefly just chilling on top of the sails because he can?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably just stand on the mast, like the
Yeah.
top parts.
Yeah.
These predators are disgusting looking.
They're ungulates.
Yeah.
They're
And
disgusting.
this guy isn't quite on the ship just yet.
These omnivores are disgusting.
They're all reindeer.
These omnivores.
Suddenly I take offense.
But they are very clearly. They may or may not be swashbucklers. That said, they burst onto the deck and move immediately to action. Let's see here. This one here will charge towards Corvine.
Everybody else on the ship noticed and went downstairs before the pirates even got on, but they just left us all to die. Didn't tell anyone.
They knew.
No, they're still on deck. I mean, granted, there's not many on deck per se, but they are there. In fact, I should probably add a few crewmen.
Great, now we're
Probably
going to
joke doesn't
protect
work.
people.
Nah, we don't have to protect them.
Protect.
All right, you're coming back. This time they are.
Oh no, it's Grace Guy.
you not gonna lie, you're gonna see the token. It's gonna be a bit of this
Very,
token.
very nice.
Because it's my options are very limited when I type reindeer. All right, and then there we go. Okay, we'll just conveniently we'll sweep under the rug that this guy totally walked past the crewman and straight for Corvine.
Corvine's just that pretty.
Right, attack rolls. Because I have something surprise round. Who wants to get attacked first?
I don't.
Come and get me.
You can do it for me.
Actually,
Okay.
quick question. How high up is the crow's nest?
If the ship is 4 squares apart, I'm going to say the crow's nest is probably. What's your new measurements? I'm going to just go ahead and say I'm going to just make a wild shot in the dark and guess that the mast that you're on is probably the length of the ship.
It's 100 squares tall.
So it's probably 3/4 of how many squares long the ship is.
Okay.
Well, that's not right.
Well,
I don't have enough circles to represent how many squares I am in the air.
Do you have enough pup length?
If when you're selecting an icon, why can I not select?
So we'll say it's 15 squares up, and it'll take you.
You could put that in one of your little circles, like next to your health and
And
AC or whatever.
And for convenience sake, it'll take you 2 movements to get down.
You can make those multiple stacks.
Yeah, if you hit a number while your mouse is over an icon, you can make that number show up.
Oh.
All right, so Dandy, first attack roll against you. I'm going to guess that they missed by a country mile. That's a 15 versus your armor. Moving on. Baiguang.
Yes.
That is 11 versus 13, sorry, versus your armor class.
With
Corvine. That's an 11 versus your armor class.
Yeah, that definitely misses.
And against the surprised crewman, that is a 15, which is going to be a hit. Okay, yeah, and he's gone.
Gone?
what?
Oh.
Yeah, he took 18 damage.
Oh.
And
So he's just dead.
yeah, the pirate came up and gouged him with his antlers. It was a messy affair. And he just drops to the deck.
Oh dear.
All right, that was their surprise round. And now for actual initiative.
Roll it. Roll it for me.
I did not select the. Oh my gosh! But I always forget this. But hey, that 20.
Wow.
23.
So Dandy probably won't go
19.
last this time.
I got a
Probably
19.
not. All right, did I get on roll?
I'll still go very low on initiative for some reason.
On you. There we go. Okay.
Then Corvine just one-ups it.
I rolled a 3.
Who did I forget?
Yeah,
I forget you.
Corbine will make sense of the situation.
No, wait. There we go. Okay. I swear I know how to do 20. Alright, these guys all go at the same time. Not you. You don't go then. You go that point. Okay. Now the other people, let's see.
Okay, so they all have a 0 initiative roll, right?
Perfect.
Did you not? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I rolled ahead of time and they crit. I was like, oh, well, okay.
Wait, they crit?
Yes, that's why they got a surprise round.
Oh.
Corbin has a 23.
The dice was not in that one crewmate's favor.
Pretty much. Dandy got a
19.
And who are we missing?
Me. I got a 9.
We're missing.
You're also missing
Say.
9. I'm going to assume your dexterity is probably
You're missing
higher
Say.
than this guy.
Say.
And Saya is. Oh, you crit your initiative. What was the
No,
total?
I did
then?
not.
It's 20 total.
I did not
20
get it.
total.
Plus 5.
Alright, so we will
It's 20.
add you to 20. And now to put all this in order. Corbine is top of initiative, followed by several angry pirates.
Oh, Noah has to reroll
Noah has to roll.
against pirate.
No. I just go with the dexterity, unless the.
well, what's the pirate's dexterity?
There's an option for this in this character sheet.
Likely 2, because it's 20 plus 2.
I'm just going to assume. What's your dexterity? No.
18.
Yeah, it's.
Okay, that one goes first then.
Yeah, I just assumed just like he probably is. If I remember him being a dex based. Okay then.
I'm last.
But your familiar isn't last. So all right. I feel a little bad for Danny because you rolled really well. It's just most of the enemies rolled
Yeah.
to be better.
Hey, I just want to block something, but no, they're already gone.
All right, Corvine, you are first.
Okay. Here's an attack of opportunity from that guy.
All right. Oh, let me do something really quick. Can you see that?
The little red
Yeah.
dot.
I put a little red dot with the number 1 on it.
Yes. We see
okay.
the number.
The number is easier to see if I zoom in.
Okay. I'm numbering them for targeting convenience. There we go. So that I know who is who on my little HP sheet.
Brilliant.
All right then.
Red 1.
So attack of opportunity from number 1, correct?
Yes.
All right. That's a 13 versus your armor class.
Nope.
Right on then. Well,
So
go
time
for number
to.
2.
Yes. I'm gonna start attacking number 2.
All right. Make yourself a pretty attack roll.
I think that's a plus. Yeah, +8.
That's a hit by a country mile. Well, not quite a country mile, but a pretty large margin.
A nautical mile.
What about that?
That's a lot of damage. It's
Is that,
alive.
no, that's not damage. That's attack. That's a second attack.
That is a miss.
Okay. Well, you know what? He's gonna make a wisdom save.
Okay. You will make a wisdom save. DC what?
Of it's 15.
He got a 12 total. He is scared.
Still scared.
Okay.
What's a good scared token?
So, and that's damage.
Go with that, 'cause that looks like a person screaming. 14 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
This Corvine gets really mad and just gouges right into his leg.
He lets out a scream of pain and turns around and lets out a second scream of terror as the very visage of death suddenly fills his face. Anything else, Corvine?
Nope.
Okay, then. That makes it their turns. Get you over here. You're out of the way. Well, this one's going to go ahead and turn around and attack you. Because that's, a good idea.
He does it at disadvantage.
And then, let's see here. This guy will attack Dandy. Let's see, who's doing what? The main question is, what is this guy doing? This guy is going to... go for the somewhat innocent crewman, or... I should roll for the crew. There we go, see what they get.
They will also go before Dandy because that's just how it works.
Nope, they go right after. Oh wait, no, they go after the... There you go.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, what are you going to do? We'll have you roll. Evens, it'll attack Corvine. Odds, it'll attack the whatever have you. Odds it is! And hits, but doesn't do as much damage. So this crew member is grievously wounded, but not dead. Well, so it's a good... Yep, we'll turn him upside down. There we go. Let's see. So this guy's attacking you at disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll say this one runs up and attacks this one and gouges him in his legs and knocks him to the ground. And then it appears that he enjoyed that a bit more than he probably should have. Yeah. Well, thanks to your disadvantage, he rolled below a 5 in the second attack roll. So that is a misses you terribly. 6 for your armor class. Moving on.
No, that's definitely a hit.
This guy doesn't even come close. This
I'm wearing
guy,
a cloak of attract stabbing.
well, that would just give him advantage, and he was like a disadvantage. Which means his first attack roll would go, which means he might hit you because it was actually a really high roll. 14 versus Baigong's armor class.
17.
That is a miss as well. Hey, your turn.
I was really confused as to which one was going, since you weren't advancing that. Hopefully, you already thought ahead. When she boarded the ship, when she was observed by everyone, Saya had nothing visibly on her, just a cloak and an ice sprite floating around by her, nothing at all. No weapons. However, I really hope I did the math right here. Really infuriated by her poor work in foreseeing this, she turns toward this one. And right next to her, ice starts to form out of nowhere into the shape of a short bow. And it levitates next to her and points toward him, just shooting what looked to be a normal arrow.
Okay. So, to clarify, an ice bow has materialized next to Saye, and you are shooting this guy in the face.
Or at least trying to, yes.
Excellent. Make your attack roll. That is a profound hit because I think... Is that a crit?
It would be green if it was a crit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's definitely a hit.
Yeah, no, that's like a 17, it looks like.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's 17.
Okay, I was staring at the formula. That's why I was like, is that a 20? Okay. Alright,
And
you
then-
definitely hit.
Right after that, I'm going to take a cunning action to hide in the crow's nest.
Okay, sounds good to me. Oh, the damage is already bundled in. Very good.
10.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's nice.
Alright. Boom! And
Let me see if
give
I
me
remember correctly. Do you? Yeah, stealth roll.
Yes. 15.
Oh, wow. Expertise, I take it.
Yes. I switched my expertise over to it.
Plus 11. You got a 15. Man, that's a 4. But alright, so you take a pop shot, and this guy's all like, "Ow! What the? Who did that?"
Must have been the wind.
Oh, it's just my imagination. Okay.
It was just an arrow floating in the wind.
It must have been.
That happens sometimes in rain.
What was that? Must have been my imagination.
Alright, Dandy, your turn. You finally get a proper turn in combat.
Yay.
Dandy, he's very mad.
Good thing to be.
So
what's he doing about it?
He kicks his back leg out, and a flail comes out from his braid. And he goes into a rage and beats beats up
Muscle Man, number 3.
Yeah. Number 3.
Gotcha. Just imagine the ungulate version of what you're looking at. So this is like a fairly beefy looking, none too bright pirate.
He will also move forward a bit.
All right.
He'll attack recklessly. So everything has disadvantage on him. He gets advantage on people.
Right. You get advantage on attack rolls against people, and they get advantage on attack rolls against you?
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay, cool.
That is reckless attack, right?
Yep, sounds about right. All right, go ahead and roll twice and beat this guy's face in.
That hit.
That's definitely a hit. You have advantage. See if you crit.
Roll advantage again.
Yeah, roll a second time.
Okay.
Not quite a crit.
Almost.
All right, well, you definitely hit. Go ahead and give me some damage. Cool. Do you
Another
get to...
attack coming.
I was gonna say, you get a second attack, and apparently you do.
Roll.
That is a hit.
Okay. Okay, 23 damage. Not bad.
All right. Well, you are furious, and you pound into him hardcore.
Well, I mean, like it's looks kind of silly because it's like it's a back leg weapon.
He's swinging his back leg around him.
Yes.
Well,
From a sheet.
there's no arguing the result as you've broken a number of bones, and he's looking he might be on his last legs. Anything else, Dandy?
Oh, I will bah angrily.
Marvelous.
Next.
Kai Hong. Kai Hong?
Sai
Hong, right, yes, S sound. Sai Hong. What you doing?
Sai Hong is going to harry this guy and give advantage to Bai Guang on his
All
next
right,
attack.
then. That makes it the crew members' turns. Note this, I'm heading below decks. Wait, that's this. I'm heading below decks. Spinning my action to disengage. I'm letting the I'm gonna let the people here who know how to fight to do fighting save this guy. He's like, disengage action and below decks. So
We have been abandoned.
Well, I mean, they're not combatants, so they pieced out pretty quick. No, it is your turn.
I am going to shoot number 1.
Sounds like a good idea.
Well,
Rip.
You put a hole in the ship. We start sinking.
Stop holes in the ship! Well, I'm sorry. No, it appears that was that moving
It was
on.
not very effective.
No, it was not very effective. It was a critical hit, not very effective. That did 3 damage.
rip.
Proper math. Right there.
It's horrible. All right, this guy hops on. And he's clearly the guy in charge. I'm not saying he's dressed like a traditional pirate captain, but it's pretty close. Just not quite as fancy. These pirates aren't, the fancy kind with a big fancy ship. But yeah, it appears that he hops on, turns, looks at Danny. He's a little surprised he sees someone like right next to him, and just kind of shrugs like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And
Surprised what?
this guy right here is surprised to suddenly see a sheep next to him.
Oh.
And he... Oh, okay. Okay, that's what's going on. All right. Whew. All right. And he's advantage on it. He's attacking 3 times, and he's advantage, correct?
Yes. Advantage.
Right. What is his bonus to hit? Okay, you have 21 armor class, correct?
21.
All right. He attacks the first. He hits the first time.
Hits.
He hits the second time.
Okay.
And hits the third time. All of them because of advantage.
Okay. Fair enough. Give me the damage.
It's a lot, actually. This guy hits like a truck.
Way to go! You're knocking down your tanks in 1 hit again.
At least Dandy has like twice as much health as Corvine, so.
Here we go on repeat.
Damage is loading.
I'm trying to figure out if I want to give you this damage.
Give it to me.
Let me guess. It's enough to knock him out.
No, it's not. It's just
Give it to me.
It's quite a bit.
63 damage.
Is that all you got?
The flavor of it is basically he goes in to stab you, and every moment you go to sort of dodge, the guy behind him suddenly hits you just right, so the attack, which would have been just like a simple blow, stabs you right in like an artery or in a muscle or something like that. In short, it's because of this guy he did so much damage.
Your attention
I
is
see.
split.
Well, it's okay. I'll take the damage.
And that is his turn. Baiguang, it is you.
Well, I was gonna go after this guy, but I think I might have to help take this sucker out. Let's see. Best thing for the job. Oh heck, I'm gonna run up to him. Attack of opportunity if that guy wants.
Yeah, he definitely does.
1 sec.
I think that's a hit.
17 or higher?
19 total.
19, okay.
You take 11 damage.
Let's see. Very good. And I use green flame bite on this guy.
All right, what's that do?
Let's see. Melee attack that also lights him on fire a bit. I only rolled a 14 on it, though.
That is insufficient. I am sorry.
Boo. That would have been 16 damage.
Oh, I don't know. Good chunk of
Apparently.
damage. Anything else?
I guess that's all for now.
All right, Corvine, it is your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna step down here.
Oh, I see. Very good then.
And then...
Oh wait, no,
No, I'm still
never
within
mind.
range of that guy.
Sorry, I was gonna say Baiguang, you had advantage.
Oh yeah, he did have advantage against
This
one,
guy.
but
Yeah.
he didn't wanna...
Yeah, no, that's why I commented. I was going to attack that guy, but
The
boss seemed a little more important all of a sudden.
Looking at the time, I think we should probably leave it off.
Since we're at the top, back to the top of the round.
But hold on.
No, we gotta finish this.
All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and go through Corvine's turn.
So, I shout out to Dandy not to give up.
Dandy hasn't given up yet.
He gains 8 temp HP.
And for those who are unfamiliar with the temp HP mechanic, it basically adds almost like a force field. It's a separate HP pool that takes damage first. So if Dandy takes 9 damage, 8 of that will be absorbed by the temp HP, and then he'll take 1 real damage.
Can we at least finish the pirates? I wanna get the pirates dead.
That's where attack rolls against number 1.
Well, the problem is it's just a simple matter of time. We do have to stop our time. But this is, it's a little weird to pick up in the middle of a combat, but it's a little less awkward of a time than, say, any other time. But anyways, you attacked number 1. You hit number 1. On the second attack, it looks like.
Yes.
Go ahead and do damage.
Yeah, and he's gonna have to make a wisdom save.
Very well then. A wisdom save he shall make. He fails. He is now scared of you. And this guy stops being scared of her.
Well, yeah. After I do this attack, yeah. So, she stepped away and stopped focusing on him, and he got his confidence back.
Pretty much. He was like, oh right, yes, you're not as scared as I thought you were. You're just as
14 damage to 1.
Just as killable as everyone else. Okay.
Is he dead yet?
Not yet, but really close. And then Should we burn through the pirates, or should we call it there?
Come on, let's finish it.
Well, we can't finish the fight. That's just not. So the question is, should we run through the pirates' turns real quick, or should we leave? Or should we pick up at the start of the pirates' turns? What do you guys want to do?
The real question is, what would we do when we come back? In my case,
well, we'll finish the fight, and if Pizza is with us, we will, because she's on board. Both of you are here. She's just, we'll say, below decks.
Under the
that's the problem.
She's keeping the crewmen safe during the fight.
If you come back, what we'll do is we'll finish the fight with you, and once the fight has concluded, then we'll just sort of have you casually drift into the background.
Can't the players get the best advantage and just, if Pizza's here as well, she'll just pop up out of the decks?
I mean, that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have her, like, you hear the
What I
sound of
mean
combat.
is during the fight.
You mean just, like, have her already...
characters.
Maybe we should do things first before, and then think about what we're going to do after?
Real quick, do you guys want to stop there, or do you want to run through the pirate's turn first?
Go ahead and run the pirate's turn so that it's our turn to do stuff when we come back.
So that way we don't come back and then somebody gets murdered or something. Oh, hey, you're out of the session.
All right, fair enough. Then we'll go ahead and...
That could be the person that Midnight fills in for.
Let's go ahead and put these guys in numerical order. There we go. All right.
Die now.
So number 1 is first. It's Corbine. All right. That's a reroll because that was crooked. That's also crooked. Come on.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Corbine stepped in the way of the trapdoor. And
Oh, right. Disadvantage. Okay. So the fact that I almost sort of tipped the dice doesn't matter.
Oh, I forgot! Danny
Yes?
has resistance against melee.
Does he? Oh, yes, because he's in a rage. I forgot about that.
Oh, then in that case, get back half the damage you took, which was 63, so 62.
31.
You lose 31. You get 32
31.
back.
Yeah, get 32 back. Because
No,
damage is always...
No, it's
You round down.
fractions are rounded down, so...
Yes, that was damage. So you round down the damage.
So he only lost 31, so he gets 32 back off of 63.
You have to round up because we're retroactively giving it back.
If you divide 63 and a half, you get
31.5, which you round down. That's 31 damage taken, not given back.
No, that's damage. That's the damage split either way. In which case, both of them then is rounded down. So then Danny would get back 31 HP.
No, that's not how that works.
He lost
It doesn't
63.
matter.
Anyway, carry on with the pirates.
Yes, we'll look this up and see if there's a.
Then you're just like, oh, there's 1 HP that wasn't lost but wasn't kept.
That said, number 1 missed. Number 2 misses. Number 3 has advantage, and of course rolls a near crit. You take
rolls a near crit.
Near crit. You take 5 damage.
I'm gonna no.
Take 2.
Actually, never mind. Don't care.
That's 5 damage. I've already halved it, so it's 5 damage.
Oh. Okay.
And then number 4 is gonna come out here, and he's gonna shoot an ice spike at Eeny, meeny, mighty, mo. Let's go with no. You want evens or odds?
Evens.
You're being shot at.
Okay.
Right, that's a 7. Moving on.
Nah.
And that was the pirate's turn. We'll go ahead and call it session there. And then we'll just pick up where we left, like I said. So what we'll do is we'll finish the fight with you tonight, and then we'll have Amber come up decks after the combat is over, and then we'll just have you sort of casually drift into the background and sort of quietly stalk the group. We'll just pay no mind to the men behind the curtain.
Hush.
You need to come in again. Oh, I was following you because I was worried about the situation.
I mean, thankfully,
Ontario told me what was going on.
Thankfully, Saya is a stealthy character, so we can't always fly silently stalking the lot of you. Now, why didn't she leap in the last minute to save your lives while you're all dying?
Because she's greedy and
Because
selfish.
I can't pilot this freaking ship alone.